I decided to raise a colony of Droptail ants for 100 days, and in this video I'm going to show you their epic journey. On day 1, I bought the queen ant with just a few eggs and larvae. She was my second attempt at keeping Droptail ants, because last time the queen sadly died on day 2. By day 10, the larvae had started to mature into pupa. As you can see, the pupae of Droptail ants are not covered with a layer of silk. This is because it takes a lot more food and energy for them to spin. The brown pupa are older than the white ones and are almost ready to emerge as worker ants. Day 20 came with the colony's first set of workers, so I decided to release them into their outworld. This worker has a much lighter color and has started to mature out of its pupa stage, and its exoskeleton has not hardened yet into a dark black color. Day 40 came extremely fast, with the ants filling up their whole test tube. The colony was healthy and growing extremely fast. On day 45, I caught the rare process of a worker ant laying an egg. This is proof that the queen ant is not the only one in the colony that can lay an egg, but rather the only one that can lay an fertile egg. After the egg has been laid, it will become food for the larvae and queen. On day 60, I decided to give the ants a new outworld, which was a big upgrade on the previous one. I made sure that the sand was dry, so that the ants won't make their nest inside of it. Unfortunately, by day 80, I saw that the ants had dug a hole into the sand. They did this by taking the moisture from the test tubes and the water tower and spitting it onto the sand so that they can build tunnels and nests. I figured this meant that they wanted a new nest. So from day 85 to 89, I decided to build them a Whitong DIY nest. If you want to know how to build a nest like this one, go and watch my previous video. By day 100, the ants have moved into their new nest. The nest seemed big enough for the ants to grow even larger in numbers and become the strongest colony in my collection. After winter, the ants had a lot of larvae and a huge pile of eggs. The colony felt so safe in their new nest that they even brought in a freshly killed cricket. If you want to know how to build a cheap, effective DIY nest, go and watch my video on my MR.ANT channel.